All right, I want to do the swish drill a few times. Good. More times. Okay, go ahead and get the club, both hands. Trying to do a couple of swishes. Did you hear that sound? Try to creep that sound. That whip. Just whip. Hit a few shots with that whip. Now you think about your switch. That's the routine. Did some of them do the low lefts also?
Yes, they did.
The way you're holding the club is, you're holding it right now, what we would call extremely strong.
Yeah.
And if you hit the center of that thing every time with a natural release, it probably would produce low hooks.
Okay.
So, what I'm trying, I've only seen like 3 or 4 drives right now. And I saw one that was fairly straight, but it was low, little low draw, straight. And then a couple of low lefts. And then I saw the one that went high right.
Yeah.
High right was not a face hit.
Yeah.
What I want you to do is back that left hand off a little bit. Okay. Just come back, move that thumb closer to being on top. Gotcha. Let's try a few swings with that.
Okay.
I need to see how that might change. Ideally, I like the ball to go high. I still like it right to left curve, but go much higher.
Much higher.
And you're just shutting it face down too quickly, and so you're de-lofting it. So we call that weakening the grip. Anytime you move the left-hand rotation counterclockwise, we call that weakening the position. It doesn't mean it's weak. It's just weak. It's in a different rotated position.
Okay.
So we've weakened the left hand slightly, and we're going to look at some ball flight with that. That should change the geometry of the face at impact.
Okay.
So you're still swishing it through with just a little different starting position of the left hand. That looks good. Okay. That actually started a little bit. I'm not unhappy with seeing that one with that first swing with that change. So let's keep repeating that. Your subconscious mind might figure out a way to improve it even. You get that a little low, a little thin that time on the bottom of the club, but it was on the flat part. And let those wrists cross, but you're starting with that newer, weaker grip position in the left hand. All right, we're getting there. That's the best, that's the highest you've hit straight.
But straight, yeah.
There we go. That's out there. That's your 260 drive. Now, when you hit that 260, it look similar to that one?
Yeah, it wasn't really high.
But kind of like that one? Kind of
like
a low bullet.
Yeah, it was a little bit higher than that, but it was just straight.
Yeah, that's good.
And
core
I was already fully twisted.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. I want you to keep a memory of the feeling of impact and the going through it and the getting the core through. But I do want your backswing. Sometimes when you kind of start too quick.
Yeah.
I want a smooth core turn to
Okay.
take the club back. Don't just yank it back with your hands.
Okay.
You can have a smooth takeaway and then fire. There you go. Smooth takeaway and then fire. Now we're talking. That's the one I want to see right there. That right hand was perfect.
I felt that right hand totally different now.
See if you can repeat that. I'm going to get a close-up of it so we can document it. I'll let you know if it's what I saw the last time. It's not quite there yet. Yeah, it's getting, there you go. It's just, you want to feel like you're almost having the palm of your hand right in behind the handle.
Okay.
Yeah, right there. Hold it right there. That looks good. Just want to get a close-up of that. So, all right. So if we get off, so there you go. It's going to feel like a skinny little pencil. You're more in the fingers than in the palm of that hand.
Yeah.
There you go. That's what I want to see right there. That's perfect. Now we're talking. That's big time right there. That's a good shot there.
We're going to look at your swing from our last session. On the left was early in the session when we were doing some of the drills, swing drills, and after your swish stick drill. But then we're doing a little bit more of a compact swing and an extended finish, really having those arms straight, and particularly that right arm extended to the target. And let's look at that. It's a fairly short backswing. Your left arm was only going to about here, but you had a nice load in the hands. You had a lot of wrist break there, wrist hinge. Then as you came through, I really like this extension right here. There's no buckling of the left wrist like you used to have. Kept nice extension all the way through. When this arm is just about parallel to the ground, you've got your elbows close together. You've also moved this knee, this right knee and right hip up. Now you were in street shoes this day, so your back foot's going to slip a little bit. But I like the fact that you've turned this hip into the ball in your belt buckle. So I really like that position when your right arm is, when you reach the ninth position, which is when the right arm is parallel to the ground. Your elbows are close together, your wrists have crossed, your left hand is underneath the right hand. You didn't have that quick fold of the elbow and wrist, the left wrist, that you used to have. So that was very good. Later in the session, we started working on a few other things and expanding the swing a little bit. We lost a little bit of this really great extension that you have on the left. So this was later in the session, the backswing was still short. You didn't take it back very far at any time during the session. I'd commented that your backswing was starting to get short, but I'm less concerned about that now. I'm more concerned about getting this good right arm extension through the ball. As you come through here, that left arm actually starts to buckle a little bit quicker. If I take you back to a similar position on this side, the elbows are a little closer together on the left than they are the right. And as you come through, when your right arm here, when this right arm is parallel to the ground and when this right arm is parallel to the ground, you can see how the wrist and left arm is different. On this one, the left hand is underneath the arrow, underneath the right hand, and on this one, the left wrist is above it. And that shows how your left elbow has bent. Another thing that we can point out here is your shoulders here have turned that much, and they've turned a little bit more on this one. So there was more lower body action On this one, you've turned this right pocket more to the target. So I really like that extended right arm position. This is what we need to do consistently. So what I need you to do is to, I'm calling it a drill swing, where you're just doing these extended finish drills with that right arm, but for a while I need that to be considered in your own mind as your golf swing. That's the one you use and take to the golf course, because you hit them with plenty of power. You hit them very consistently straight and very consistently solid at the beginning of the session. And as we tried to add other pieces, the control and consistency of solid striking wasn't as sharp. I want to get back to the swing on the left, the extended drill swing, but I'm going to stop calling it a drill swing. I want you to hit balls with that. Also, the swing on the left looks a lot more like your second session with me in the blue shirt that you had that day, that when you really were hitting it good. It was that extended right arm finish that I want to get back to, and not let those elbows fold and wrap the club behind your head. I want you to have that nice extension.